Hey there, guys. So it's kind of dark outside, and I'm actually outside my gym, and I just kind of wanted to post another video and keep you updated. So, there's this girl that I was following on YouTube, and she's really honest. I'm not going to mention who, but if she watches this video, she'd probably know that it's her. With just the struggles of life and just going through and trying to meet goals. And it's really hard. Like, I'm going through the same kind of struggles. And, just every day you kind of have to look and see what progress you have. And then I guess just take time and see, like, am I making progress? Well, if you just started anything like a diet, it takes time, right? Stuff just takes time. And so you just kind of go in, day out. But over, say, if you've been in it for like a month, right? And you have to assess, like, where you started and then where you're at now. Is there any progress at all, right? And if there's a little progress, that's good, right? And then you just keep going. And then the next month you see, is there still progress or not? And if there is progress, then good, you can continue to keep going. But if there isn't progress, then you have to ask yourself why. Why isn't there progress? And like me right now, I'm starting to go to the gym, so I don't know what kind of progress I'm getting or not, because I'm not using a tape measure. I was just using the scale, and that's going to kind of mess me up too, because you always look for the scale numbers to go down, but if you're weight training, it might go up. But I don't necessarily know. I've been weight training for now like a couple weeks, and I don't necessarily think the number should go up that much. Like, you can't gain that much muscle that quickly, I don't think. But but like my diet, my diet's been going up. So I've been weight training, but my diet has been just junk food at work. They've been offering food, and then just kind of the stress of life and going through some hardships right now with my living situation. And so that's I just kind of like buying food quickly, whatever's available at work. And the stuff that's available at work in the convenience store, it's just junk food, so it's just not helping me at all. So in the past 2 weeks, as well as doing weight training, the weight training is going well, but at the same time eating more food, I went from 280, I was around 288, I think 286, somewhere around there, when I did the weigh-in, and then now I'm at 302. So I was like, man, that scale fluctuates. And there's reasons for it, right? Maybe it's water, maybe some of it's gaining muscle, but the only kind of let's see, like, how the tape measure thing, the only kind of tape measure that I have is at work I have to wear a belt, so I tell on my belt with the waist. My belt was getting looser and looser, but now over the past 2 weeks it's getting tighter. So that's kind of one tape measure that I got. That's about it at the moment. So yeah, we all have the struggles, and but what I'm gonna do is don't ever give up. Like, see, I'm back to like 300, right? And I was like over 300. I think I was at 320, 330, maybe less or more. I couldn't tell, because I think the scale that I was at was only going up to 300. And so I just know it was more than that. But now there's scales that I've been using that way more than 300. But so I've been under 300, like in the 280s, and now it's going up. So I have to just keep monitoring, right? Don't be discouraged by things going up or down necessarily. Only be discouraged if you don't want to change, right? You have to find ways to change, right? Ways to um, overcome temptations, overcome battles, um, and look at your goals. If you focus on the goals, and that'll help, right? Don't focus on the negative things. Just understand those negative things are going to point you to there's an issue, and so I have to see that there's some kind of issue, and I have to monitor it and see what changes that I need to make personally, right? Like figure out. I know that I need to get rid of junk food, right? But how do I get rid of junk food, right? Like what do I have to steps do I have to take, right? I know that I have to prepare healthy snacks or meals in times of emergency, like where I was like craving food, right? So maybe I'll prepare some hard-boiled eggs, or I'll prepare I don't know, what else could I prepare? Like nuts and seeds and stuff like that. And I'll have those to eat instead of sugar and junk food, right? I like chewing on gum, like sugar-free gum, whatever, like not the aspartame stuff. Like it's this natural stuff I get at Whole Foods called Epic, and it actually cleans your teeth, which is pretty cool. But doesn't have sugar, and it doesn't have aspartame, which is great. But besides that, and it just helps you chew on something, kind of the hand to mouth thing that we always have going. So chewing on gum, having healthy snacks prepared, and then maybe leave my like debit card at home so I can't buy junk food at the vending machine. I don't know. I have to do something, right? And so we always have to think of like what steps can we take to put ourselves out of those situations to where we're going to fail, and then promote good habits, right? Because it's basically we have to learn how to break the bad habits, and then instead of just breaking habits, right? Then we have to fill our time with, instead of eating, fill our time with exercise, fill our time with instead of drinking soda, drinking water with lemon in it or something, or like instead of just thinking about food, think about how to prepare healthy meals, right? Think just trying to change our thoughts, trying to change our habits. Because once you change your habits and your daily habits, day in and day out, become good habits, then more results will come. But it's hard to keep good habits, and it's hard to break bad habits. So you just have to take that one day at a time as well. And it's good to have friends like you guys on YouTube, and that we're all going through these same challenges together. So don't be discouraged. The only way you're going to fail is if you just give up, right? If you got one goal and you have a deadline that's coming up in a month or two or whatever it is, you're trying to make little goals, and you don't necessarily reach that goal, but you see that you've learned a lot through all this time, that's still progress. Even if you don't like lose weight, it's still progress to learn something about yourself, to learn that we have difficulties in one area or another, or to learn how to overcome stuff. That's progress. Learning is progress. And then what you do is you set another goal, and maybe set a goal to be fit by spring or fit by summer or something like that, right? And we can be excited together, and it doesn't have to be a burden. Like I used to have a lot of burdens, like with, man, I'm just like, I'm not going to do this anymore. I'm just going to give in and just eat myself to death kind of thing. But now I can be happy. I don't have like this like weird burdens in my head where it's like making me depressed and sad all the time. Like enjoying life, enjoying your guys' friendships. And man, I really wish I could meet a lot of you guys. And yeah, I mean, just kind of enjoying life, enjoy getting out and going to the gym and meeting new people at the gym. having like gym buddies to go with. Like I met this guy at work, and so we went one time so far, and that was fun. And then trying new exercises and new things, and um, doing like different kind of like stuff outside too, outdoor activities. Like today, I went to the beach just to relax, um, and it was nice. It's nice to get rid of stress and to relax at times, because we have to have fun, right? At times, you can't always just work, 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 and just be stressing about like different things that you wish you can change instantly. It just doesn't work that way. So things take time, and but I'm glad that I have all you guys to talk to, and that we can all work together. And so, yeah, we're gonna work through these holiday battles, right? With the Thanksgiving coming up next Thursday, and then we got Christmas coming up, and so and then New Year's as well. So I wish you guys a good Thanksgiving. If I don't post another video by then, but hopefully I will. And you guys have a good night and keep going. Okay.